I have a maternity haul for you today. I wanted to share the clothes that I've purchased in my first trimester and now that I'm, a good chunk into my second trimester, because it's fun to share hauls, and I just kind of wanted to talk about what's been working for me and what hasn't in this transitionary time. I am 17 weeks pregnant, and I started really showing about a couple of weeks ago, but my first trimester I had really bad bloat, which is a very common pregnancy side effect, especially in the first trimester. I mean, the bloating was unreal. I am well versed in the world of bloating, but this was like, I looked really pregnant most of the time. And what I discovered was I was getting these terrible stomach aches, like really uncomfortable, painful situations whenever I was out of the house. And when I'm in my house, I tend to wear sweatpants or yoga pants or just something kind of loose, around the waist or elastic. But when I go out, I wear, jeans or whatever. It took me, I don't know why it took me so long, but it took me a couple weeks to figure out that the bloat and the pants, like my pre-pregnancy pants, were not getting along. And that was what was causing the problem. So I decided to invest in maternity pants pretty early in my pregnancy. I bought them, I think I was only 7 or 8 weeks along when I bought actually most of the pregnancy pants that I've been wearing since, especially now that I would actually really need them. And I do not regret that decision. I knew I was going to spend the money on them anyway. This way I got an extra couple of months of wear out of these items, and they solved that problem right away. And I haven't had any issues with that kind of like uncomfortable pain weirdness since. So that's where we're going to start my haul. So I've had these things for like 8 or 9 or 10 weeks already, and I love them. So the first thing I knew that I wanted was a good pair of quality, comfortable maternity skinny jeans. I don't know why that was so hard to say. And I have become an AG convert over the past year. My pre-pregnancy favorite skinnies are AG. I love them to death. They're so comfortable, but also they look, I think on me they're the most flattering, and my body shape isn't always well suited towards skinny jeans because I am very curvy, especially in the hips and the rear. But I love those jeans. So I was like, you know what? I'm probably gonna end up getting AG jeans. They are really expensive, but to me, so worth it because they fit so well. And they wear beautifully, they wash beautifully, they last great. It's like wearing, I can't explain how wonderful it is to wear maternity pants because it's like wearing leggings all day, every day. And I used to be the kind of person who would just wear sweats or whatever at home. Now I wear clothes like almost all day, like actual non-lounge clothes for the most part, because they're like lounge clothes. So this is the, I'm gonna have to, I don't know exactly what the names of all these pieces are, but I will have them in the bottom bar and also in my blog post for you guys if you want to see like what they're called and if I can find links to things, you can check them out for yourself. But these were one of the first things I purchased and so well worth it. I've worn them almost every single day since, so they definitely were worth the money for me. Also, I knew I was gonna need a pair of, what do they call this? It's like pont, I think it's like a really thick legging. Black pants, because I had some kind of businessy things that I wanted to do where I wanted to look kind of pulled together, and back then it was May. It was like mid-May, late May, but we had a really mild May and it was pretty chilly, and I just wanted some pants that looked pulled together and some pants that I knew I could wear later on. So I got these, and I bought both of these pairs of pants from Destination Maternity, and these are actually pea in the pod pants, and I bought them in a medium, and I usually wear mediums and bottoms. They're actually really big on me. I could have gone with a small, but I needed them right away for a trip, so I took the tags off and I wore them. But I think I'm gonna be glad that I have the medium later on in the pregnancy, like in the fall and winter when I'll be wearing this kind of thicker black pant again, because I have a feeling like I'm just gonna need more room. as much as I don't want my rear to expand, I feel like it's going to, whether I want it to or not. Oh, that is unfortunate. All of my nice organized things just went collapsing. Stay now. Okay. And then the last pair of pants that I knew I wanted right away, especially considering all the traveling that we were gonna be doing between May and like the end of time. But we did a lot of traveling in the last couple of months. I knew I wanted a good quality pair of maternity leggings. And I tried on the kind of less expensive ones at Destination Maternity, which I believe are their own brand, and I just was not happy with them. They were really flimsy. I felt like they were pretty see-through, and I wanted something that I could wear when traveling, like on the plane. That was the main purpose of me buying the leggings, and also to bum around the house in. And then the sales lady showed me these beautiful ones by Splendid, and these I bought in a small. I do recommend sizing down in these because they run a little big. I don't know if it was, I don't know what, but I would, again, normally I'd buy a medium in leggings or whatever's comparable. I cannot tell you how amazing these have been. They were definitely more expensive. I think they were about $100, but $100 well spent. I've worn them on every plane that I've been on since, and I wear them around the house all the time. I don't wear them for yoga because I wear more kind of supportive leggings for yoga, but so comfortable. And all three pairs of these pants have the full belly band. And I know that sounds like a ridiculous thing to have in your first trimester, but honestly, with the bloat and the painful situation, I just had to do it, and I'm so glad I did. I'm getting so much more wear out of these things that way anyway too. I was gonna buy them, so it made sense to me. So those were the first maternity things that I purchased that I really felt like I needed right away. All of my tops that I had purchased, if you watched my spring haul back in May or whenever that was, those still fit, for the most part, they still fit me now. And I bought them before I was pregnant or knew I was pregnant, not thinking that they'd be great maternity tops because I just didn't know what to expect when I'd get pregnant, but they've actually worked out. But it's kind of getting to the end of a lot of them working out. I can tell, especially as I'm growing, now that we're in the second trimester here, so I've actually bought some more tops, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. I'm gonna kind of go through the things I bought early on. So the other thing I knew I would need right away were like workout bottoms and new bras, because those were the things that changed right away. So again, keeping in with the bloating and the needing kind of a more roomier waistband situation, I just went ahead and bought a pair of my favorite workout shorts. These are like Nike running shorts. I went ahead and bought them in a large. I'm normally a medium. I bought them in a large so they would sit really loose, and I could even wear them kind of under the bloated belly, and they've been actually working really well. I don't think these are gonna work for my entire pregnancy just because this is gonna get a little cinchy. And I don't wear them up around my belly, you know, I wear them kind of underneath, but still, they've been working really well for the past couple of months. I feel like I probably have another month out of them, and then I'll probably go full into like pregnancy leggings to work out in. But in the summer, I like having a shorts option. And I also bought this kind of, this I don't use for working out. This is kind of just for lounging or for, like I took this on trips when I wanted to do walks and stuff. These are just little mesh, I don't know if you call this mesh. What do you call this? Like fitness shorts. They don't have like the built-in underwear or anything. But these are by Champion. They're from Target. I got them even on sale. Again, I just bought a medium, so they would, I mean a large instead of a medium, so they would be bigger. Those I feel like I have more room in. And I don't wear those for working out. Like I said, I mean I could, they are workout shorts, but more for walking or lounging or whatever. So I bought those. And then I also bought a pair of, well this came a little bit later on I suppose, but like maybe about a month later, so maybe when I was about 12 weeks, I decided to invest in some maternity leggings. Because while my leggings were pretty comfortable for a while, I wear Lululemon leggings, again the bloat was just getting kind of uncomfortable, and I was starting to grow a little, especially now, like after the 14-week mark, I've started, you know, showing, like legit showing, and the bloat has, you know, resided. So I did some research online, and I found that the ones that had the best reviews were by Ingrid and Isabel, and I bought these from Nordstrom, and these are really really nice. They remind me of Lululemon in quality in terms of their thickness. I mean, it's a slightly different design. I'm not as big of a fan of the seaming on these, but they have really good support. It feels like they suck you in and support you. And the back is really interesting. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this, but it actually, so it's got, this is the belly band, right? And it's very roomy. So there's room to grow into it. The back kind of like dips down like this, which is kind of interesting. So we'll see how that works out long term. Again, I sized down in these for whatever reason. I'd normally wear a medium, but the mediums were just not cutting it, so the small, I went with the small. So that was just my personal experience. And then just a couple weeks ago, I went ahead and bought the knee length ones. So those are the regular Capri length ones, which I love and I wear every time I do yoga. I bought the regular knee length ones for more like fit, you know, working out. Like I work out every day. I do some cardio, some strength training, some lightweight strength training. And like I said, the Nike shorts aren't gonna cut it forever. So I bought the same, I like those leggings so much, I bought them in the knee length. And I think that's gonna be my standard workout bottom come fall. The other thing that changed immediately were my breasts. Okay, I went up a whole size in a matter of days after I found out I was pregnant. It was like, oh, positive pregnancy test, boom, your boobs grew. So I needed new bras like stat. So I went, before pregnancy, I was a 32D. I went in my regular bra and I wear the Body by Victoria, is it called the Perfect Coverage? Something like that. I will link it for you guys. So I went from a 32D to a 34D. And when you go up a band size, the cup size changes too. So in a 32D, the cup size would be comparable to like a 34C cup size, whereas in a 34D, it's like being a 32 double D in the cup. So I went up a cup size and a band size. I didn't really need the band size right away, but I decided to go ahead and buy that. Instead of buying 32 double Ds, I really only needed the cup size. But instead of buying 32 double Ds, I figured get a little more wear out of them. They'll be a little loose for a little bit. But I mean, in the last couple weeks, I can feel like I really need the 34 now because your rib cage actually expands when you're pregnant. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if that's happening yet, but everything's kind of shifting around. So it's working out really well. I'm in that size. I'm kind of borderline. I have a feeling my boobs might go through another big growth spurt because it kind of feels like it's amping up towards that. And I can definitely tell from my sports bras, which is the other thing I had to immediately replace. So in my sports bras, again, I was wearing a 32D. I really like the Victoria's Secret ones that run in your actual bra sizes. So I went to a 32 double D. I decided to stay in the 32 because what I really need in a sports bra is the band support. Like that has to be really, really snug for me to feel comfortable because, you know, I have like a medium, slightly larger chest. I don't really know what average is, but any bouncing at all, totally uncomfortable. So I decided to stick with the 32. I just bought 2 new bras because I didn't want to go crazy. And I'm not doing like crazy sweaty things anymore now that I'm pregnant. Like I said, I'm still exercising every day, but I'm not like dripping sweat. I'm not running, I'm not doing anything really intense, I'm not doing anything really high impact. So I don't need like 6 bras. I don't need a sports bra every time I work out. I can wear one for a few days because I'm not sweating like copious amounts. It's just not healthy for most people in your pregnancy. You kind of just have to go with what your doctor says. But these are, oh great, I don't even know what this is. I feel like this is the Incredible. Again, I don't know what, but it's really nice. I had a totally different style before, which they've actually discontinued. I like this better. Really like the zip front closure. Totally useful. And I feel like that's gonna be really useful as I get more pregnant and it gets kind of harder to maneuver. Especially with a sports bra that I like so tight. This also is pretty padded. Like I don't really like heavily padded bras. My bras are lightly lined and that's sort of my preference. But with sports bras, like whatever it needs to be like as solid as possible, go for it. And then it's got the, what's it called? Underwire. Underwire? Is that what it's called? I can't I don't know, my brain's not working. So I bought 2 of these, and I wash them once a week. So I wear each one like 3 times, let's say, a week. And that's been working great for me. I really like them, like I said. Just in the last couple of days, I've noticed they're getting a little bit constrictive feeling. And I kind of figured I'd have to go up to a 34 at some point. And I think the next ones I'm gonna buy are gonna be a 34 double D, because I'm kind of like busting out of those at the top. Like I said, I feel like the boobs are going through another growth spurt. So I think that's the size I'm gonna go up to next, a 34 double D from a 32 double D. So a whole leap up. But that's been really useful for me for the last few months to have those. I didn't wanna give up my exercise, and you really need good supportive support when you are exercising. Also, I decided to purchase a few kind of inexpensive tank tops to replace, well, not replace, but to use instead of my normal fitness tanks, which were they weren't tight by any means, but they were just a little more fitted. And I was kind of hiding the bloat for the first trimester, and then I've just been looking for more comfort in the second. And I found these from Target for pretty inexpensive, and they're by Mospo, and they're not actually workout tanks. They're just like a regular little lightweight cottony kind of thing. I bought them in a large. I bought like a few of these. I really like them. They have solids and they have prints, and I've been wearing these as my workout tank. Like I said, right now I'm not doing a lot of working out that requires a lot of like sweat wicking material, so this is kind of working out really well. And these are things that I can also figure, like I can wear postnatal coming back down. Of course, I don't know how things are gonna go, I mean, who knows what shape you get back into after you've given birth, and I really don't have any expectations for that, and I don't want to set any and be unrealistic, but I figure there's these kind of transitional pieces that aren't necessarily maternity that I bought, I will be able to get some use out of again. And if not, they're in pretty good condition, and I can donate them knowing that, hopefully somebody can get good use out of them because they're in good condition. Just recently, I bought my first fitted workout top. This is a yoga top. I actually just bought this from Destination Maternity, and it's Beyond the Bump, and it's by a company called Beyond Yoga. This got super rave reviews, and I've been looking at the fitted yoga tops, and I just have not been excited. I haven't wanted to wear anything fitted because I feel like I want to be more obviously pregnant first, but I'm getting to that point, and it's just getting to the point where even these shirts are getting a little shorter because I'm getting a little, bigger. So these got such rave reviews. They're really expensive, but I got this one on sale for like $20 off. It is the softest thing ever. It's super long, so I know it's gonna have so much room to grow. I'm thinking this will carry me to the end. I have been doing prenatal yoga. I wanted at least one good top. I might end up buying another one down the road, but I'll let you guys know how this one works out. So that was a very recent purchase. And then lastly, I needed second half of the first trimester, a couple of outerwear layer things that were a little more roomy, again, to kind of disguise the bloat and also just now to kind of fit. So I bought 2 things. I bought this sweatshirt from Victoria's Secret. It says Angel on the back. I really don't care for the shirts that have like stuff written on them, but this was the most kind of normal from the front looking one that I could find. I bought this in a large, and I wear it almost every day. When I wake up, I put on workout clothes, and it's pretty cool in our house because it's air conditioned. I put a sweatshirt on, and then when I get dressed, I'll be wearing something else, like a flyaway or something. But this is just so cozy. I wear it in the morning and then again at night when we're just relaxing, and it's just been a really good purchase. And again, something I'm thinking next winter, spring can be a transitional piece, hopefully on my way back down, but like I said, I just don't know. And then I also, as I mentioned in May, it was really chilly still. I mean, we had some really cool mornings and evenings, and I take my dog for twice daily walks. So I needed a fleece. All my fleeces are smalls. And I was kind of thinking, like in the spring, that I wanted to get a new fleece that was a medium anyway, just because I've been interested in the kind of a looser, longer fit, just so I could wear it with more a variety of things, not just like a t-shirt, but also maybe like a sweater or sweatshirt or whatever. But then it became apparent that I really needed something bigger. So I actually went ahead and got this in a large, and it's a really nice lightweight fleece from the North Face. I think of this as a spring fall fleece, and actually this is really great to have for taking to Utah, because it can get really chilly there, especially in the morning, first thing in the morning. That arid mountain air can be pretty brisk. So I got so much use out of this in May, and I know I'm gonna get use out of this in Utah, and I mean, it's still really roomy on me, so I'm kind of hoping it'll still fit in the fall, but honestly, I don't know. That's something I've been kind of starting to look for, is fall and winter, a fall jacket and a winter coat, and I just haven't been excited by the options I've seen yet, but I don't know if they're like rolling out the new stuff yet. So I'm hoping there's gonna be a bigger selection, because it's like trying to find maternity outerwear is kind of a challenge, and you might think you can get away with wearing, you know, just like really big coats or whatever, but not really, because being pregnant is such a specific size, and it's such a specific like orientation of the weight. So yeah, anyway, that concludes everything that I really purchased in my late first trimester. And now, like I said, that we've been getting into the second trimester, and I've really started showing, I've had to add some more pieces because my other clothing, my like normal non-pregnancy clothing, isn't fitting quite as well. I bought a pair of black Capri pants. These are just really inexpensive. I believe they're just Maternity brand. Yeah, they're Motherhood Maternity brand. They're like not the most flattering in the world, but to be honest, most maternity tops are so long that it works. It's just like a simple black legging. They're so comfortable to wear. They're kind of this nice, thicker material. It's not a legging. I don't know why I keep saying it. It's a capri pant. It's a little bit mommy-ish looking, I guess, but I really don't care because it's comfortable and it's black and it goes with everything. And then I actually bought these in my first trimester. I should have mentioned these shirts. I actually brought this up in my favorites that I posted last week. These V-neck linen tees from the Gap maternity section. I bought these, you know, they're not actually ruched or fitted or cinched in any way. They really just look like oversized t-shirts, and that's what they are. And I bought these to be kind of my like airplane tops, and that's mainly what I wear them for, although now I've been wearing them more as like a regular t-shirt as well. But in the second half of the first trimester, that's what I was wearing them as, and they're so soft. They are linen, so you do have to hang them dry, but they dry so fast. So I really enjoyed those. And then I bought a couple of just kind of inexpensive cotton tank tops. It has sort of the little like typical, you know, A-line empire waist fit for pregnancy, and these are Motherhood. These were really inexpensive. I got these in a small. They're probably not gonna fit much past the end of summer, but that's fine because they're summery tanks. So I got that hot pink, and I got this kind of mint green. And by fit, I mean the top is fine, obviously, but they're just getting like a little short even, which is amazing to me as somebody with a really short torso, that things can get short on me, but when your belly starts to grow, things start to ride up. So those were all of the things that I have bought, that I have worn a lot already. Now I have some brand new things to show you. Oh, this is not brand new. This is another thing I bought a little bit ago. It's a little white dress. I got it at Motherhood. It's by Seraphine. I bought this specifically for the 4th of July party we went to with my family, and also I figured I could wear it, you know, just as a summer dress, and also when we go on our baby moon in September, which I'm really looking forward to. I bought this in a 4, which is my usual size. It's just really cute. For the 4th of July, I had a little striped blue and white belt around it, but it's just easy breezy to wear. And again, it's kind of that cinched empire waist, kind of typical thing. Okay, now for the new stuff. Stuff I haven't worn yet, but I purchased with the rest of summer and that baby moon trip in mind. And these, I think I'm like set now, and I don't really need anything else until it starts getting cold and I start getting bigger, so that kind of works out perfectly. I bought this beautiful maxi dress from ASOS. I didn't even know ASOS had a maternity section. I've actually never shopped ASOS before, but it is just so pretty, and I just love the cut at the top. A lot of maxi dresses I find either have spaghetti straps or just a weird thing where you can't wear a regular bra, and I need to wear a regular bra. Like, I do not need to be wearing a non-regular bra. My only gripe with this, and I didn't realize this when I purchased it, is it has the hole in the back. Not that I'm like shy of sharing a little back, but you can see my bra. So I'm probably gonna sew in a little inexpensive black fabric there, just so I can wear my bra and not have to like worry about pinning things or whatever. It's really pretty, but it looks so tacky to have your bra hanging out in the back there. And I really, really like this dress. Honestly, I don't think this has to be maternity. What makes it maternity is it's a little bit longer in the front, so it gives you a little room to grow, right, without it like hiking up a lot in the front. To me, this is the perfect length. I bought this in a 4. Again, that's my normal size. Fits perfectly, and I have room to grow into it for the next couple of months. And again, this is not something I'm gonna be wearing in November, so that works out. And then, really sweetly, the folks at Pink Blush reached out to me, and I'd never heard of this company before. I really was not well versed in the world of maternity clothing, but they reached out and offered to send me some things. And I said, well, you know, I don't guarantee reviews, I don't do sponsored content. And they're like, well, whatever, if you like it, share it. If you don't want to share it but still like it, that's great. And I was like, well, okay. And that's kind of my general policy about gifted products, but they said I could pick out 3 items. I just thought that was really, really generous. So thank you. Thank you, Pink Blush. So I picked out, I knew I wanted a couple tank toppy kinds of things, so I thought I'd try one of theirs. And this is this really bright kind of sherbety orange tank top. I got it in a small. It is pretty big, and it's not cotton. It's this really interesting fabric that actually feels really nice on. It's like super, super soft. I love the little pocket detail. It's got so much length, so I really have room for it. I think this will be perfect for the rest of the summer and also for our baby moon. I'm very excited about that. And then I also picked out 2 kind of summery dresses, because that was what I felt like what was missing from my collection for summer. And I love wearing dresses, especially when we go out to dinner or just even in the day. And I'm wearing a dress right now, like a pre-pregnancy dress, but it's getting short. Like, it still fits me everywhere, but it's getting shorter and shorter. So I knew I wanted some, you know, things with a little more length. So I picked out this dress with the pretty lace detail. This looks really cute on, and it's super comfy. It's sort of that modal, like, knit jersey. Feels really nice. And then I also picked out this black one with the nice deep V-neck and the beautiful lace detail. I just really like this because you can still wear a bra, but it's not like obviously like bra straps everywhere, right? This one I really like. It's a little bit more fitted in the bottom part than I want it to be. I mean, it's not fitted by any means, but I feel like this really is only gonna last me through the end of summer and into a little bit of fall before it's like gonna be kind of like stretched out kind of in an unflattering way. Whereas this one, I don't feel like that way. But these are kind of lighter, you know, warmer weather, lighter weight clothing options anyway. So I like those items so, so much. And thank you again, Pink Blush. I really appreciate it that I placed an order, because I really just wanted I mean, like I said, the tops that I've been wearing lately are just not gonna fit for very much longer. And I just knew I needed a couple more kind of tank toppy tops to get me through the rest of the warm season. So I bought that same kind of knit tank top in this beautiful khaki color, because I figured this could be a layering piece throughout the rest of my pregnancy. Like, I could wear this with a big chunky sweater in the fall and it would work out great. So I got that. And then I also got a couple other tank toppy pieces. This one I just thought was so cute and fun. Again, I mean, this is something you can kind of get away with wearing a bra. I'm gonna wear a bra anyway, but I just thought it was so cute, and again, so long and roomy. These are all smalls, and I just have so much room in them, but they're not like, I'm not like swimming in them, like unflattering, I don't know how to say that. And then I really like this one with the kind of lace, peach lace overlay. I thought that was really, really nice. And those are all kind of just daytime tops I can wear, can layer with you know, a flyaway or whatever. The last piece I bought I figured could take me into fall as well as a layering piece is this beautiful kind of tunic-y sheer blouse. I really like this design here. I just think that's really pretty. You need to wear a camisole under this, and that's something I do need to buy, is a like pregnancy camisoles because mine are just too short. My like non-pregnancy maternity camisoles. So I'd really like to get like, you know, like the little spaghetti straps, like a black and a white and a nude. But I haven't really been able to find any that aren't nursing specific. And I don't know, maybe I want those. I could really use your input if you guys know where I could get good maternity camisoles, nursing or not. I haven't really looked, but I do need that. But I just think this is just really, really pretty. And that is everything. I knew this was gonna be a long video because I had so much to talk and share with you guys. But these clothing, like the first half of the haul, the stuff that I've been wearing, it's just been really working for me. Like I said, I've been happy that I've been able to wear a lot of the things I purchased in the spring new that, you know, are not maternity, that just carried me through. And now I have things that will carry me through the rest of the season. And it's like a whole wardrobe, and I'm entirely set until fall and winter when I'm gonna need some warmer. I think I'm pretty good on the bottoms, but I'm gonna need some warmer tops. But I'll do another haul probably either late second or early third trimester, kind of show you my fall winter picks. And I'd love any suggestions you guys have on maternity brands or types of things that you've used or liked or just recommend. I love it when you guys share those things with me. And check back on Wednesday for my 17-week update if you're interested. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye. Take care.